The eastbound lanes of I-84, they're going to be closed for at least another week between Troutdale and Hood River. Crews are working as hard as they can to remove fallen rocks and trees, but there's so much. The westbound lanes are expected to reopen first, but right now there is no set time for when that might happen.
Well, that freeway closure is certainly hurting the bottom line of a lot of businesses in the gorge. KGW's Pat Doris is in Hood River, and Pat, this will not be good news for them to hear about the interstate.
No, not at all, Joe. It's bad enough that it's been closed for a week, but now a second week, maybe even longer. It's definitely going to impact businesses. There are other ways to get out here, but it's not the same, and it's already hurting bottom lines. In Cascade Locks, there's not really a wait to pull out onto Main Street. The town's still under level 3 evacuation, the streets mostly empty. With Interstate 84 still closed, there are no tourists. Inside the only grocery store in town, the shelves are stocked, but the customers are few.
Business-wise, the whole town is closed because nobody around.
It's hammering the bottom line of owner Albert Choi, who's trying not to lay off his workers.
It scares me.
Bonnie Hunter was the only customer we found at 11:30 this morning. She just returned home after staying away from the fire for the past week. She can't believe how isolated Cascade Locks is now.
And then our town is like a ghost town. It's only us here. So that hurt us a lot.
To the east in Hood River,
and with the freeway shut down, there's just nobody coming out, unfortunately.
Businesses are feeling the pinch. Jason Shaner owns River's Edge Towing and is the president of the Chamber of Commerce.
We've got probably 9 trucks sitting here not making any money.
The closure is costing him $1,000 a day, and he's not alone.
And you lose 2 weeks at the end of summer, which is good money-making time for all of us out here. That hurts.
They're also feeling it at Big Winds. The windsurfing shop canceled lessons for paddleboards and windsurfing because no one wanted to go out in the smoke that blanketed the Columbia River.
We're all about the outdoors, and right now, or at least last week, it just felt like we had bars over the window and everyone was shackled.
And you can see there's a couple of work rigs going through. They've been using this access point off and on throughout the time that it's been closed. But that surf shop told me they're down 30 to 40%. Their online store is helping a little bit, but it's not where they should be. This all comes on the heels of a really bad winter. You might remember Hood River was basically closed in that week before Christmas. So a lot of folks out here kind of hoping things will get back to normal one of these days. Back to you.
No, not easy for them at all. Thank you, Pat.